Hi there, my name's Phil Higgins and welcome to the Ventures Onsite News Update for the 4th week of June 2020. Well, don't forget to subscribe so that you can be kept informed with the latest construction industry news for the Middle East region and all the future developments here at Ventures Onsite. Well, in the news this week, the Dhabi National Oil Company has inked a $20.7 billion deal with international infrastructure investors and operators, sovereign wealth and pension funds. The deal is recorded as one of the largest global energy infrastructure transactions and will see the consortium collectively acquire 49% stake in ADNOC Gas Pipelines. The ADNOC Gas Pipelines is a newly formed subsidiary of ADNOC with lease rights to 38 pipelines covering a total of 982.3 kilometers. ADNOC will retain a 51% majority stake in the company. The deal will enable ADNOC to tap into new pools of global institutional investment capital while simultaneously assume full operating control over the assets included as part of the investment. Ownership of the pipelines, management of the pipeline operations, and all responsibility for associated operational and capital expenditure will remain with ADNOC. This strategic joint venture will see ADNOC pay ADNOC Gas Pipelines a volume-based tariff for the use of the pipelines that transport sales gas and natural gas liquids from ADNOC's upstream assets to Abu Dhabi's key outlets and terminals. Well, AMAALA, the ultra-luxury destination located along the Saudi Arabia's northwestern coastline, has unveiled plans for a new international airport with a design inspired by the optical illusion of a desert mirage. Well, the terminal and the control tower design was conceptualized by the UK-based architectural and design firm Foster and Partners, while the airport master plan was designed by Aegis, an international consultancy and engineering group. It will incorporate unique design practices, drawing inspiration from its location. The airport is estimated to accommodate 1 million travelers per year once it officially opens. Among the list of amenities provided by the airport are climate-controlled hangars that will be available for private jets, as well as ground transfer services that will be accessible from inside the arrival hangar. The airport is scheduled to be open in 2023. A new cluster of floating islands is set to be built in Dubai as part of a mega project announced by the Emirates Road and Transport Authority last week. The project is to be called Sunset Promenade and will give rise to a new family-friendly beach destination in Dubai. Covering a total area of 190,000 square meters, the 1 kilometer long promenade will be connected to Jumeirah Beach near the Dubai Water Canal. It will feature a modern, stylish design complemented with greenery and sandy hills, according to a video that was tweeted by the RTA on Sunday. Some 1,410 square meters of its area will be occupied by shops and private parking spaces. Well, Oman is planning to build a new industrial zone in a strategy to attract local and foreign investment in the manufacturing sector to diversify its oil-reliant recovery. The zone has an area of around 6 million square meters and is located in the northwestern Ibri City near the border with the UAE. As reported by the Arabic daily Al Watan, quoting Saif Al-Badi, a board member of the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry, he said the zone would be built by the Public Establishment for Industrial Estates, which manages industrial zones in the Gulf country. Well, land has already been allocated for this project, which is intended to attract local and foreign capital to expand the manufacturing sector in the Sultanate, he said, adding that the zone would house several light and medium industries. ELSEWEDY Electric announced its subsidiary ELSEWEDY Electric for Trading and Distribution signed a new engineering, procurement and construction contract worth $26.1 million with Al-Mostakbal Urban Development Company for the construction of the electricity and telecommunications infrastructure for Phase 3 on the turnkey project. The project will be implemented over 22 months. Well, the Saudi Water Partnership Company has announced that requests for proposals have been issued to all qualified bidders for Madinah 3, an independent sewage treatment plant coming up in the Saudi city. Well, 6 leading international utility project consortiums have been pre-qualified to bid for the 370,000 cubic meter per day capacity plant, which is due to start its commercial operations in the first quarter of 2024. The Saudi utility firm said that the winning consortium would be responsible for financing, engineering, procurement, construction, implementation, ownership, operation, maintenance, and transfer of the project together with associated infrastructure and facilities. Well, Abu Dhabi National Oil Company is understood to retender its $1.5 billion Dalma offshore sour gas development on the Gasha concession within the next few weeks. As per industry sources, ADNOC aims to soon invite contractors that were previously technically qualified to participate in the Dalma retender exercise. Earlier this year, ADNOC cancelled 2 large contracts worth $1.6 billion previously awarded to a JV of Petrofac and Malaysia's Supra Energy for the Dalma sour gas development. Well, last week, Ventures Onsite was proud to be associated with the Project Qatar webinar dedicated to discussion for construction activity post-COVID-19. Industry leaders including Hisham Sharaf, the COO of Credit Fund Projects, HAMODA YOUSSEF, Head of Technical Affairs with Qatar Green Building Council, Simon Namer, Director of Namer Air Conditioning, and Paul Wallet, Regional Director for Tribble, were invited to share their insight to the current and future market conditions. Hisham Sharaf explained that the construction activity continues on all Credit Fund sites as they currently have 9 major contractors proceeding with project completion. They were quick to implement crisis management plans to mitigate both health and economic concerns, and he explained that the retail selling of development has been consistent at this time, but market price has taken a hit. He reported that contractors in the employ of Credit Fund have been compliant with the site regulations set in place to help reduce the spread of COVID-19, and stated that the successful outcome from this COVID-19 situation is relevant to the cooperation of all agencies to ensure correct measures are set in place. Well, HAMODA YOUSSEF is confident that the new normal for construction activity will be even more green. He explained that focus must be given to lower cost at this time, and this should include both the cost of construction and project operational costs for the years to come. Well, Qatar Green Building Council will continue to support project design for construction to achieve increased green initiatives for a more sustainable future. Well, that's it for this week. We hope this news update helps you stay informed so you stay competitive. My name's Phil Higgins, and this is Ventures Onsite Live.